I don't know what to expect. It's a bow. Again, not a weapon we're going to be using at all. I can't see how this can be good. I guess I can kind of see it, but unless you've got the pullback strength of a Dragonator... I mean, are you essentially holding a Dragonator in your hands? Maybe. Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. In fact, that's probably one of the worst things I've ever said. Could you imagine a Dragonator in your hands?
They call it tactical, but you should never retreat from a monster. It shows weakness, which they prey on. Prey as in at a church or a temple, not prey like a mantis would do. No, the monster will be setting on its knees, hoping you to stop the endless onslaught of pointy flying spears and constant balls dropping on them. And who could blame them? When has sending someone a bunch of obnoxious spears and balls ever worked out for anyone? Stop doing it! Welcome to a crap guide to Monster Hunter.
It's true, though. It's true. Very true.
Everybody likes a cool bow and arrow. It's a sign of fine skill and precision. Just take a look at Legolas, Robin Hood, Katniss, Merida, Hawkeye, Green Arrow, Hanzo, Sylvanas, except that the one in World fires umbrellas, so it's a little less impressive. This last entry in the ranged weapons decides to go against the grain, trusting in the power of rope tied to a stick rather than gunpowder combustion. And although it doesn't require ammo to function, you are able to coat arrows with various different status effects depending on the equipped bow, which I don't get. If you're coating the arrows, what does it matter what type of bow you have? Moreover, why the hell does the bow affect the elemental damage of the arrows at all? My immersion is ruined, Capcom. I mean, really, a giant lightning squirrel being thrown around by a walking pickle that shoots Coca-Cola out of its mouth I can handle, but this whole arrow business is just ridiculous. Back on topic, the bow went to the School of Greatsword, where you can charge up your shots up to 3 levels, but it skipped a few classes and had to bullshit the final exam. So instead of having to charge up the full way, you can circumvent the downtime by rapidly firing off arrows, each one reaching the next level of charge. And by hitting the right face button, you can fire off a shotgun blast of umbrellas, followed by a parachute dropping near infinite Gordos that seem to materialize from the void. But because the bow likes to cut corners like a low-budget animation studio, you can skip straight to the ball dropping by holding the left trigger, the right face button, the D-sharp diminish chord, the brake pedal, and rubbing your thumb on the PlayStation trackpad in the shape of a dodecahedron. Of course, the biggest hitter in the bow's moveset is the Dragon Piercer. By pressing both attack buttons, you start charging up a super umbrella, blessed by Rihanna herself, and you should hope you don't miss or else you better have her money. The greatest weakness of the bow is that it's the biggest stamina slut of the lot. Every shot requires you to expend that precious bar of tang, and you're gonna find yourself in the red a lot if you're not careful. Just try your best to find a window of opportunity to pussy out like a little bit. I mean, reposition to a safer spot so that you can regain stamina. And now you know how to use the bow, you're welcome.
Oh no. Sword and... Oh no. Oh no. That actually looked quite fun to use. But we're not going to... I cannot wait. The Sword and Shield is 5 minutes 28. You know this is going to be a good one as well. Let's get straight into it. Well, in an hour after this comes out. Unless you're lucky and you're watching these in the future. Then it's already available for you. It's there, actually.